This is Mike with New Bedford Guide. I'm here with Ian Abreu with the New Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce. We're going to talk about the SouthCoast Job Fair. It's just Thursday, March 31st, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Seaport Inn right over the bridge in Fairhaven. So Ian, let's talk about, there's 90 employers now, correct?
That is correct, 90 employers, a wide spectrum. We have everything from advanced manufacturing to healthcare to finance, food service, hospitality, and everything in between. We certainly have something for everyone. It doesn't matter if you have a PhD or if you have a GED. If you find yourself or underemployed, I can guarantee you there'll be something there for you at the job fair.
Should someone prepare before they come on Thursday?
Well, clearly you want to come dressed for success. You want to give yourself probably, as Ashley Bendixson said last week, the best competitive edge that you can. You want to come in with at the very least, a button-down, preferably a tie and maybe a sport coat if you're a man, with nice dress pants and shoes. If you're a woman, skirt or slacks with a nice blouse or shirt. You want to come obviously looking good, prepared. You want to bring some resumes. You want to bring some cover letters, hopefully some reference sheets as well. So when you go and you network with these employers, and there's going to be 90 of them, you've got some paperwork to give them. So when they're looking and interviewing you on the spot, you have some paperwork that they can reference and look at.
If you have questions, go ahead and post them. I'll ask Ian. So if people show up, there's some services that'll be offered there. Let's talk about those.
There'll be plenty of free services offered there and some at a discounted rate. For example, image makers, Steve Nunes and Steve Henricks, the image makers photographic artists, they're one of our major sponsors. They will be providing professional headshots for everyone, whether you want to use it on your LinkedIn page, your Facebook page, or Twitter, or whatever the case may be. As you're building your portfolio, you will leave the job fair with a professional headshot being taken of you, and it'll be available on that Friday, the next day, on the New Bedford Chamber website, which will give you information on how to access the photo when you take it the day of the event. But this is great because now you have a real nice professional shot of your face and your head, your body shot, that you can use in your resume and in your profile. That's key. Ashley Bendixson, Professional Services, will also be on hand there. I know she had spoken here on New Bedford Guide Live last week. What she'll be doing, she'll have her laptop there, she'll have a printer there, and you will have the ability to have a professional edit and critique your resume and cover letter on site the day of the event. For a discounted rate, I think it's $50, a special job fair special. But where else can you go to get on-site consultations, a quick edit, and we can print out your resumes right there on the site, as many as you need, and then you can go to those employers with your brand new, fresh resume and cover letter. I mean, that's perfect.
So location, people are asking. So it's in Fairhaven. It's in the Seaport Inn. Why did you guys choose the Seaport this year?
Well, we chose the Seaport Inn for a couple of reasons. We had it at UMass Dartmouth last year, and it again was an astounding success. But it was a little difficult for people, that we were servicing that maybe didn't have transportation to get there, because there aren't any SERTA bus routes that really get there from New Bedford or the greater South Coast. So the Seaport Inn was very strategic for us. As we all know, it's at 110 Middle Street in Fairhaven. It's just a stone's throw over the Fairhaven New Bedford Bridge, right off of Route 18 and 195. And if you don't have transportation, the bus lets out right on Route 6, just past the bridge. So you can take SERTA bus to the job fair, and if you don't have a car or transportation, you don't have to worry. Again, it's a very good location, and it's quite ideal for everyone.
So Jesse Lynn asked, what if you don't have a resume? Obviously, there's going to be services there, but you might want to work on something now, at least bring something, bring a flash drive, bring what you have prepared and let Ashley look it over.
Sure, have Ashley Bendixson look it over, and I want to note one of our other sponsors, the Greater New Bedford Career Center. People will be there as well. So if you're still looking for work, when you get there, obviously, you're underemployed, you're coming for a new job or a new career, they can enter your information into their database based off of what your interests are. They can try to help you find a unique fit that might be at the job fair for you. So when you get there, you'll have the chance to mingle and meet with the Career Center people as well, as they try to help you find work.
So we have over 200 live viewers. If you guys got questions, go ahead and ask. So you had over 1,200 people last year. How many actually got work?
Out of the over 1,000 that came in, from the data that we had pulled from our employers last year, over 600 either were hired full-time, hired part-time, received seasonal work for the summer or for the spring, or received some type of paid or unpaid internship or co-op opportunity through BCC or UMass Dartmouth. So that's more than half. So over 1,000 showed up, and over 600 actually walked away the day of the event or shortly thereafter with some type of a job.
So what does it cost to attend?
Well, that's the great part. It costs zero, nada. It is not a penny that cost to you for admission. We ask that you bring a resume and bring everything that you need to try to get a job. It's free for all the attendees. Just come ready to rock and roll. Come dressed for success. We have 90 employers, okay? There's bound to be something there for you, without a doubt.
And these are a lot of these are big employers that are hiring for lots of different careers, lots of jobs. Some are hiring for 100 people. So if you have friends, share this video, tag them, let them come over and check the video out.
And we have, like Mike had mentioned earlier, we have everything from retail and stop and shop to precise O-ring manufacturing. We have healthcare and hospitality. SouthCoast Health System's going to be there. New Bedford Public Schools. There's going to be some charter schools there. So if you're in education, you're looking for a job in the educational field, we'll have tables there. Really, public relations, marketing, manufacturing, retail, finance. And we have employers everywhere, not just in New Bedford, but greater New Bedford. We have some employers coming down from Boston and Providence and the greater Fall River area. This is quite the event, and this continues to grow every year.
So someone's getting ready to go on Thursday morning. What should they do to prepare? And then when they get there, what are some good tips for them?
So before the event, obviously, like I said earlier, you're going to want to at least try to wear a button down or dress professionally, men and women alike. When you get to the Seaport Inn the morning of the event, again, it starts at 10 a.m. It goes from 10 to 3. So what I would recommend is when you walk in through the front entrance where the reception desk is, you'll see signs guiding you to the main ballroom where the job fair will be. But you'll walk down the hall straight ahead. You'll see all the check-in tables for the Career Center, and you'll see where all the employers start to begin. And to the left of that will be the headshot area where image makers will be set up. You can't miss it. It'll be right there. So we can get you taken care of with your headshot if you so choose. And again, just start to mingle and network. And if you have any specific questions about perhaps how do you best network with an employer, or maybe some questions that you would ask an employer, you can ask me or Rick Kidder at the Chamber or the Career Center people or Ashley Bendixson. We're here to help you. A key point you might want to mention is, when you're looking for a job, you're looking for work, probably the first or second question shouldn't be, what's the hourly wage or how much does it pay? You want to find out a little bit more about the job first before you start digging into the money part. And from my experience and from what I've learned, that sort of puts a sour taste in the mouth of some employers.
So David Bronco asks, for the citizens that don't have Facebook or computer, how do they find out about the job fair? And is someone maybe reaching out to the homeless?
So as far as those who don't have Facebook or social media, we've done a lot of media outreach through other media sponsors, both in print and on radio. Okay, so we've been airing commercials now regularly for about 3 weeks, I'd say, on local radio, FM and AM. I think you know which stations I'm talking about, and also in the local daily newspaper here in New Bedford. We've been running ads for the last 3.5 weeks. As far as the homeless go, I've reached out to Peter Coster of the New Bedford Homeless Advocates, and I know he's been sharing that information throughout his constituency on social media and through his advocacy as well. He has the flyers. Gilbert Parkhurst, the major of the Salvation Army in New Bedford, he's been given all the information, and he's been posting it at the Salvation Army, and he's been using the information that we've given him throughout his constituency that he's serving. So it's a nice way to kind of get the word out to those who may be homeless, because obviously if you're homeless, you are underemployed, and we want to help you.
Anything you want to end with?
No, just thank you to New Bedford Guide for having, being one of our main media sponsors and getting us on today. And this is about the community. This is about getting people back to work. This is about people contributing to society, working, and kind of maybe if they've dug themselves into a financial hole, getting themselves out. And as a Chamber of Commerce, as business professionals, we're happy to be here. We want to be here, and we need to be here. And again, I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday, and hopefully you all walk away with a job.
All right, guys, 2 days from now, tell your friends, let them know. share this video, tag them in the comments, get people there. People looking for work, there's no excuses. There's literally thousands of jobs available. Head over there, 90 plus employers. All right, thanks, Ian.
Thank you.